the Ravens pitched another shutout, their second of the year. And it starts with their play of the defensive line here. Carl Davis, Matthew Pierce, and Brandon Williams. Look at their feet. All of them are on the 10-yard line. It's important because we're going to look at this play a little bit later on. But specifically, let's look at Brandon Williams and what he's like in the lineup. They're 3-1, and they've pitched 2 shutouts when Brandon Williams is healthy and in the lineup. Let's take a look at the start of this play and what he does to it. He basically ruins the play from the start. Look at the technique here. The hands are inside, the head is up, and he's penetrated 3 yards into the backfield as Jay Ajayi just gets the handoff. What that does is it forces Jay Ajayi back to his right to all of his help. Now, look at what they've got. Brandon Williams has penetrated. Carl Davis is on the other side of the 10-yard line. Here's the safety, Tony Jefferson. The right outside linebacker, Matt Judon, and here's Jimmy Smith. They have shrunk the field. There's no place for Jay Ajayi to go. They did that throughout the night last night. They tackle him for no gain. And that's how the Ravens want to play run defense. And that was the beginning of how they shut the Dolphins out last night. The Ravens would jump on the Dolphins early with a 34-yard touchdown strike from Joe Flacco to Jeremy Maclin. Let's take a look at how they did it. They put up both tight ends here, Benjamin Watson and Nick Boyle. And then here's Jeremy Maclin in the slot along with Brashad Perriman. They've got 4 receivers to the short side of the field. They like to do this against teams. Now, what that does on 3rd and 4 is it gives Joe Flacco a lot of options right in front of him. He can make this throw here to Benjamin Watson or to Brashad Perriman. On 3rd and 4, they might be able to get the first down. But Joe's got protection. He knows right here, he's got Jeremy Maclin running down the field with the safety Nate Allen. And if he can keep the ball away from Bobby McCain, he's got a shot. And Joe Flacco knows all he's got to do is cut this ball loose to the pylon. Because Jeremy Maclin is running with Nate Allen, he's going to go past him. The ball was perfectly thrown. Maclin would get his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. The Ravens would jump up 7-0, and they would never look back. Oh, the Ravens' massive success on Thursday night was their ability to run the football. 40 times, 174 yards. Here's how they did it. They went unbalanced. Here's Austin Howard. He's the right tackle. He moves over to play left tackle, and they cover him up with a tight end, Gavin Escobar. Now, what it does is it gets bigger bodies to the point of attack to be able to run this inside trap. Here's Nick Boyle trapping 1 defensive tackle, and James Hurst here trapping Ndamukong Suh. But what it really does is it gets a good double team at the point. There's Ronnie Stanley and Austin Howard, both defensive tackles, driving the defensive end down the field into the lap of the linebacker. And what that does is it gives it lanes here for Alex Collins to be able to see and run through. Oh, yeah, we found out Alex Collins is an Irish dancer, and he uses an Irish dance step right there to wiggle through that hole and onto the safety. Big night for Alex Collins. 18 carries, 113 yards, and the Ravens controlled the line of scrimmage on their way to a 40-0 victory.